This video we have to discuss from the topic differentiation, geometrical meaning of derivatives. What is mean by derivative? What is its geometrical meaning? आजच्या लेक्चर मध्ये डेरिव्हेटिव्हचा जॉमेट्रिकल मिनिंग नेमकं काय आहे ते आपण समजावून घेणार आहे. त्यासाठी फॉर दॅट पर्पज वी हॅव टू कन्सिडर द फंक्शन y इज इक्वल टू f of x. We have to consider the function y is equal to f of x and suppose that this function is a continuous. If the function is a continuous, it means that we can draw its graph. जर फंक्शन कंटिन्युअस असेल तर त्याचा आपल्याला काय करता येतो, ग्राफ काढता येतो. Suppose that we have to consider the graph of this function in the rectangular coordinate system. For that purpose, we have to consider the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, we have to consider the x-axis and y-axis. And here origin is suppose that if you can draw the graph of this function y is equal to f of x, suppose that nature of that graph of the function y is equal to f of x, suppose that as like this. Okay, now on this curve we have to take a point P. On this curve we have to take a point P. Suppose that that point is here and suppose that its x coordinate is a. Here point P is there and suppose that its x coordinate is a. Now we have to find the coordinates, y coordinate of this point P. Now if x is equal to a, if you have to put here, then what you have to get, y is equal to f of a. Means for x is equal to a, what is the value of y? Value of y is nothing but f of a. So that coordinates of these points is a, f of a. Okay, now we have to take the another point to the right side of the point P such that the value of this x is little more increased by h. If this value of x, that is x is equal to a, if this value is increased by little more by the real number, suppose that h, and suppose that new value is now a plus h, it means that on the right side of this point P we have to take the another point Q. We have to take the another point Q. Now what are the coordinates of this point Q? The coordinates of this point Q is nothing but a plus h, f of a plus h. Okay, or we can write the coordinates of point Q, we will write as like this: Q a plus h, f of a plus h, the coordinates of this point Q. If you have to join point P and Q, if you have to join point P and Q, and if you have to go beyond this, we have to get the second. जर पॉइंट P आणि Q जर जॉईन केला आणि जर आपण ती वाढवत गेलो तर आपल्याला काय मिळतं, छेदिका, that is called as a second. Okay, means we have to get the here PQ as a second to this curve y is equal to f of x. And we have to know that second is nothing but one type of a straight line. छेदिका ही एक प्रकारची काय तुमचे स्ट्रेट लाईनचाच एक काय भाग आहे. ओके, इफ यू हैव टू गेट द सेकंड PQ by using the two-point form, we have to find the slope of this second PQ. Okay, now what is the slope of second PQ? Slope of second PQ is equal to, now we have to know the formula for to find the slope of a line when we have to given the 2 points on that line. जर आपल्याला एखाद्या लाईन वरचे जर 2 पॉइंट दिले असतील तर त्यांचा स्लोप कसा फाइंड, त्या लाईनचा स्लोप कसा फाइंड करायचा हे आपल्याला माहित आहे. त्या पॉइंटच्या y कोऑर्डिनेट मधला डिफरन्स बिटवीन द y कोऑर्डिनेट्स, that is f of a plus h minus f of a divided by the difference between the x coordinates, divided by x कोऑर्डिनेट मधला डिफरन्स. ज्या पॉइंटचा y कोऑर्डिनेट पासून सुरुवात केली त्याच पॉइंटच्या x कोऑर्डिनेट पासून काय करायची सुरुवात, f of a plus h, we have to start the y coordinate of the point Q. For x coordinate we have to start from the point Q, that is a plus h minus a. If you have to simplify this, what you have to get? Slope of secant PQ is equal to f of A plus H minus f of A. Here plus A minus A get cancelled, so that remaining only H. Now suppose that this point Q, we have to approaches towards the point P. हा Q हा जो पॉइंट आहे तो समजा जर P कडे चालला, काय चालला? P कडे चालला, म्हणजेच काय? A plus H approaches towards the A plus H approaches towards the A, and A plus H and A are the overlap on each other when the value of this H closer and closer to the zero. That time what happens? Now if you have to move this point Q towards the point P, suppose that we have to move this point as like this, then Q closer and closer to the P, and at one instant we have to get that Q and P are overlap on each other, then this secant PQ is nothing but the tangent at P. हा जर पॉइंट Q हा P च्या जवळ जवळ जर चालला आणि अशी एक वेळ येते की त्यावेळी Q आणि P एकमेकावर काय होतात? ओव्हरलॅप होतात, आणि त्याच वेळी ही जी तुमची सेकंड PQ आहे किंवा छेदिका PQ आहे ती काय होते? तर टँजंट ऍट द पॉइंट P होते. मीन्स ऍज H tends towards value of H tends toward the zero, that is A plus H approaches toward the A, that time this Q approaches toward the P, and due to that the second PQ is nothing but the tangent at P. So that we have to apply the limit on this. What are the limit? Here we have to apply the limit as Q tends to P, the slope of secant PQ is equal to, when Q approaches P, it means that the value of H approaches towards the zero, that is limit of f of A plus H minus f of A divided by H, limit as H tends to 0. Okay, now when limit of Q tends to P, that is slope of secant PQ, it means what? The slope of secant PQ is nothing but the tangent at the point P. When we have to apply this limit, and this is nothing but tangent, that is the slope of tangent at the point P. The slope of the tangent at the point P. Now we have to know that by using the first principle of derivative at particular point at x is equal to a. This is nothing but the f dash of a. By using the first principle of derivative at particular point x is equal to, its value is nothing but the f dash of a. And f dash of a in another way we can write like this: dy by dx. The value of this dy by dx at p. The value of dy by dx at p, that is at this point. The value of dy by dx at this point. Now what you have to get? Slope of tangent at the point P is equal to f dash of a, that is nothing but the dy by dx at P. Now it means what? The slope of the, what is the meaning of the derivative? The slope of the tangent at the point P, suppose that we have to take the coordinates of that point as x1 y1 on the curve, that we have to get the value of dy by dx at the point P x1 y1. That is the geometrical meaning of the derivatives. Now we have to discuss one of the examples on the geometrical meaning of the derivative that we have already given in your HSC board textbook. Now see that if y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2, then find the slope of the tangent at that point. The slope of the tangent at a particular point is nothing but the value of the dy by dx at that particular point. Slope of tangent एखाद्या दिलेल्या पॉइंटला फाइंड करायचं म्हणजेच काय, जे तुम्हाला फंक्शन दिलं असेल ते फंक्शनचं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह, दॅट इज द डिफरन्शिएशन ऑफ y विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x, त्या पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंटला जी काय व्हॅल्यू येते dy बाय dx ची, तीच म्हणजे काय असतं तर स्लोप ऑफ टँजंट त्या पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंटला असतो. ओके, आता इथं जो दिलेला कर्व आहे y इज इक्वल टू x स्क्वेअर प्लस 3x प्लस 2, ह्या कर्वला ह्या पॉइंटला जो टँजंट ड्रॉ करणार आहे त्या टँजंटचा आपल्याला काय करायचं स्लोप फाइंड करायचं. समजा हा जर पॉइंट मी काय म्हणला पी जर मांडला, लेट पी इज इक्वॅलंट टू x1 y1 is equivalent to suppose that 2 3. Okay, what is the given equation of the curve? Here y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. We have to differentiate with respect to x. dw with respect to x we get what we have to get, dy by dx is equal to, you know that differentiation of x square is nothing but the 2x. T is constant, so that we have to take the outside the derivative. Differentiation of this x with respect to x is nothing but the 1, plus 2 is a constant, its derivative is 0. It is nothing but the dy by dx is equal to 2x plus 3. Now we have to find the value of this dy by dx at p. That is value of this dy by dx at a particular point p. What are the coordinates of the point p? 2 3. Means we have to take x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3. Here only x variable is there, there is no variable y, so that we cannot think the value of y. Only we have to think the what is the value of x. The value of x is nothing but the 2, that is 2 into 2 plus 3. After simplification, we have to get the value of this dy by dx. Value of dy by dx at p 2 3 is equal to 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 3 7. That is the value of dy by dx at x is equal to 2. That means that the slope of the tangent, the slope of the tangent at the point 2 3, at the point 2 3 on the curve y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2 is nothing but 7. That's the meaning. To understand the geometrical meaning of the derivative, we have to already discuss that geometrical meaning of derivative is nothing but the slope of the tangent at the particular point to the curve is nothing but the derivative at that particular point. To understand this concept, we have to discuss the one simple examples. We have to already find the slope of a straight line in the 11th standard. When we have to discuss the topic straight line, in that topic we have to already find the slope of the straight line. If you have to given the inclination of that line, from that how to find the slope of that line, that we have to already discuss. When we have to given two particular points on that line, then how to find the slope, difference between the y coordinate divided by difference between the x coordinate. Also, if you have to given the general equation of a line, that is the general equation of a line is nothing but the linear equation in two variables, that is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. If c is not equal to 0, that straight line is passing through does not passing through the origin. If the value of c is equal to 0, that straight line is passing through the origin. That we have to already discuss. But with help of this concept that we have to already know, we have to understand the meaning of the geometrical meaning of the derivative. For that purpose, we have to take the simple example. Suppose that we have to take the equation of a straight line is 2x plus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, I want to find the slope of this straight line, and we have to know that the slope of a straight line is equal to minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. That we have to already discuss that. Okay, with help of this, what is the slope of this straight line? Slope is equal to, suppose that we have to assume that m. Okay, what is that? Minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. That we have to get that. What is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is nothing but the 2, that is minus 2. Coefficient of y is nothing but the 4, that is minus 1 by 2, that is the m, that is the slope of this straight line. Suppose that we have to give the equation 1. With the help of the derivative, how to find the slope of this straight line? See here, if you have to consider this equation of a straight line, that is 2x plus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, and if you have to differentiate with respect to x, what you have to get? dw with respect to x we get. That is mean that 2 is a constant, we have to take the outside. Differentiation of this x with respect to x is 1, plus 4 is a constant, we have to take the outside the derivative. Differentiation of this y with respect to x is nothing but dy by dx, plus 7 is a constant, is derivative 0, and on the right side 0, the differentiation of 0 is like 0. So that 4 dy by dx is equal to, we have to take this 2 on this side, that is minus 2, that is dy by dx is equal to minus 2 by 4, that is dy by dx is equal to minus 1 by 2. And when we have to consider a straight line, the slope of the straight line is always same for each and every point on the straight line. ज्यावेळी आपण स्ट्रेट लाईनचा स्लोप काढतो, त्या स्ट्रेट लाईन वर तुम्ही कुठेही जरी पॉइंट घेतला तर त्या स्ट्रेट लाईनचा स्लोप चेंज होत नाही, तो त्या लाईन वरच्या प्रत्येक पॉइंट साठी काय असतो? सेम असतो. दॅट यू हॅव टू सिंपल वे वी हॅव टू डिस्कस द ज्योमेट्रिकल मीनिंग ऑफ द डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. लॉट ऑफ एक्झाम्पल्स रिलेटेड विथ दिस concept we have to discuss in the applications of the derivative. That time we have to discuss more examples related with the help of this geometrical meaning of derivative.